A bus stop which sheltered people for over 4 decades was torn down overnight. People now suspect that their comfort was taken away to benefit a prominent politician and actor. In fact, this particular bus stop has definitely created quite a bit of curiosity. The shelter, as you can see, is missing, and it is a 43-year-old bus stop is what we understand. Now, several people thought that maybe renovation works are on, that maybe they're going to construct a much better bus shelter considering that this was in a dilapidated state. But that was not the case. No one has any word as to exactly what has happened to this bus shelter. And here's a reporter on the mystery of the missing bus shelter. This is the site in Jayanagar 9th block where a 4-decade-old bus stop once stood. The fast-developing neighborhood demanded more connectivity, and this was why 2 bus stops were built around 40 years ago. But today, when the people walked down the road to catch a bus, just one bus shelter was seen. The reason? An upcoming commercial complex. Construction material is seen occupying the space where the other bus shelter once stood. The footpath has been converted into storage space while pedestrians are seen walking on the road trying to avoid vehicles.
Madam, this building is Tara avradante building. This building ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಲೆಟರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇದರ 40 ವರ್ಷ ಇವರು ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇದಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ. ಹಂಗಿದ್ರು ಅವತ್ತು ಇದು ಸೈಟ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಇವತ್ತು ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇವರು ಸೈಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅಷ್ಟು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಜನಗಳೇದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವತ್ತು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇವರು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಸ್ಥಳೀಯರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು.
The under construction building belongs to actor turned politician MLC Tara. The residents now suspect that she used her power and influence to have the bus stop removed so that the construction continues without a glitch. When asked about it though, the local corporator's response vaguely supported the residents' allegations. He had stated that it was removed because the construction material obstructed free movement.
ಇದು ಹಳೆಯ ಒಂದು ಶಿಥಿಲವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇದು 40 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಈ ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಒಂದೇ ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇದ್ದಿಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ 2 ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದು ಯಾರ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ನ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ನವೀಕರಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮೊದಲಿನ ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇದೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಟ್ಟಡ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕಟ್ಟಡಗಳು ಸಣ್ಣ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮುಂದೆನೇ ಇತ್ತು. ಅದಾದ ಬಸ್ಗಳು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, 16 ಬಸ್ಗಳು ಕ್ಯೂ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ವಿತಿನ ಒಂದು ವಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಬಸ್ತು ಒಂದು ಕೆಡವಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
The corporator also said that it was not done because of someone's influence, adding that the bus stop will be rebuilt more conveniently for both the building owners and pedestrians as well as commuters. All in all, the residents of Jayanagar are definitely not happy with the fact that a shelter which stood here for over 40 years was torn down overnight. Pavitra, News 9, Bengaluru. Well, you have heard people shouting and screaming for water, electricity and even good transport. But now there's a dearth of dead bodies. But why? Well, watch this report to find out. Wanted, some dead bodies. Cadavers are used in hospital for the purpose of dissection. Medical students study the human anatomy, so it becomes imperative for them to have some human dead bodies or cadavers to dissect. On an average, medical colleges need 10 cadavers per 15 students, but due to the acute shortage of cadavers, 30 students have to manage with just a single cadaver in the city.
It's very difficult for the students right now. Actually, currently right now there are around 10 bodies over here. So each cadaver, around 15 students are there for each cadaver. So it's very difficult for them to look through its parts. So they're not getting orientation towards the body and all. They're finding it difficult to find the parts and all.
Generally, the police supply cadavers to many medical colleges, including private ones. However, since 2010, the police have stopped it. They supply corpses to only government medical colleges. This being the plight, medical colleges in Bengaluru have to write to their counterparts in other states like Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, requesting them to give them dead bodies.
The money what we spend is like around the other board, like depends on the place where we get. If we get from Karnataka only, the transportation fees will be very less. But if in case we transfer from Maharashtra or Andhra Pradesh or Tamil Nadu, the distance matters. So for the petrol or for the diesel, we need to invest more than 10 or 15. Along with that, we need to invest even for the formalin, because they would have preserved the body in formalin. So for that, we need to pay the amount. They may charge around 10,000 or something. Minimal charges. But only thing is procuring the body from other areas, it's little difficult task. If we start the work from today, it may take around 1 year for us to procure the body. Sometimes it goes for 2 years. I'm trying from past 2 years for procuring 10 bodies, and now I got some 10 bodies from Kerala. So this is happening not only with my college but also with other colleges.
There are around 10 medical colleges in the city. They are completely dependent on government colleges for cadavers. In order to get them, they have to wait for a minimum of 10 years. Once they are given, they have to be preserved in formalin, a liquid preservative, and then given to students. It is indeed a complex procedure and a complex problem. Hope the government does something in this regard. Shobha Jojiga, News 9, Bengaluru. Well, former Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa's decision to merge KJP with the Saffron Party continues to annoy some politicos, notably Padmanabha Prasanna, the man who floated KJP. And at a media briefing, he virtually spewed venom at BSY, besides taunting him.
Padmanabha Prasanna has had an uncomfortable political relationship with BSY. Today he hit out at BSY through Shobha Karnalaje. He said that Shobha had made tall claims of BSY ahead of him joining KJP.
ಇದೇ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರು ಪಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಶೋಭಾ ಕರಂದ್ಲಾಜೆ ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಕರೆದ್ರು. ನೋಡಿ, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಕುಗ್ರಾಮದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಹೆಣ್ಣು. ನನ್ನಂಥ ಹೆಣ್ಣುಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರು MLA ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, MLC ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರು ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಂಜುನಾಥ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಆಣೆಗೂ ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಜಮ್ಮು ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರದ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದು ವೈಷ್ಣೋದೇವಿ ಆಣೆಗೂ ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸತ್ಯ ನುಡಿಗಳು.
He attributed the change in BSY's behavior to Shobha's influence. He said Yediyurappa is Shobha's slave. He also derisively called Shobha as BJP's Draupadi.
ಇವತ್ತು ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರು ಬಹಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವರಾಗಿದ್ದರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪ ಶೋಭಾ ಕಾ ಗುಲಾಮ್. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಜನತಾ ಪಕ್ಷವನ್ನು ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರು, ಕುಮಾರಿ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯವತಿ ಶೋಭಾ ಕರಂದ್ಲಾಜೆ ಅವರು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನಾನು ಬಿರಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಈಗಿನ ದ್ರೌಪದಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ.
Prasanna also alleged that Shobha had bribed voters to win the recent Lok Sabha polls.
ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಶೋಭಾ ಕರಂದ್ಲಾಜೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಜನಗಳ ವೋಟನ್ನ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತು MP ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
And the tirade did not stop there. He questioned the wisdom of the voters who voted for BJP, which he called as a corrupt outfit.
ಬಿಜೆಪಿಯಲ್ಲಿರೋರು ಮಹಾ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟರು. ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ನವರು 60 ವರ್ಷ ಮಾಡಿದ ದುಡ್ಡಿನ ಬರೀ 5 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ನಂಬಿ ನೀವು ಜನಗಳು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರು ವೋಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಇವತ್ತು ಭಾರತ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ನನಗಂತೂ ಭ್ರಮನಿರಸವಾಗಿದೆ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
Padmanabha Prasanna also tried to drum up sympathy for himself by noting that BSY had cheated him.
ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನ ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಶೋಭಾ ಕರಂದ್ಲಾಜೆ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ.
He also claimed that people had seen through BSY's game plan and were enrolling in large numbers to help build a strong and honest regional political outfit.
ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಆಫೀಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು, ನಿತ್ಯ ಒಂದು 150ರಿಂದ 200 ಜನ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪ ಕಳ್ಳ, ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪ ಸುಳ್ಳ, ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪ ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಪದ್ಮನಾಭ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಕುಮಾರ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
His claim of KJP continued to be in existence, hinging on the Election Commission's opinion.
Karnataka Janata Paksha is not merged with Bharatiya Janata Paksha.
It remains to be seen what happens next in the tussle between Padmanabha Prasanna and B.S. Yediyurappa. Will the latter now seek legal help to settle scores with the KJP founder? Narasimha Murthy Pyati for News 9, Dharwad.
Well, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha never fails to surprise the people of her state with something unique. Let's find out what she has done now. First, she launched Amma canteens. Then came Amma water and Amma salt. Now it is Amma pharmacies. Yes, just 2 weeks after launching the low-cost salt for the people of her state, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha today launched 100 air-conditioned medicine outlets across the state named Amma Pharmacy. Around 20 outlets were opened in the capital city of Chennai alone. These pharmacies are mainly to provide help to those who belong to the economically weaker section. From 14% to just 4%. The medicines in her pharmacies will be sold at a profit of just 4%, whereas medicines in other pharmacies are being sold at a profit of 14%. A fund of 20 crore rupees was allocated to the state cooperative store network to buy the medicines for these pharmacies. The government has planned to buy the medicines in bulk and then store them in the state's cooperative store network. Though Amma pharmacies will try and provide most of the important medicines to the common man, it might, however, not be possible for a pharmacy to keep all the required medicines.
Opening 100 pharmacies will not make much of a difference. It is not possible for one pharmacy to stock all the medicines. The same medicine may have different formulations and dosage. So even if people flock to these pharmacies, if the medicine is not available there, then they